My group consists of me, Rosalind, and Yasmin.
Approximate whereabouts of South America. South America is approximately located at 8.7832 degrees south latitude and 55.4915 west longitude on a coordinate map, meaning this South America is located in the western and southern hemisphere. As the fourth largest continent in the world, South America is surrounded by bodies of water like the Pacific Ocean to the west, the Southern Ocean to the south, the Atlantic Ocean in the north and east, and most notably the Caribbean Sea to the northwest. South America remains right below North America, and this is connected through the Isthmus of Panama. South America is predominantly known as Latin American for its range of Latin, Afro, and Euro characteristics, both culturally and physically. South America can also be divided into three physical regions: mountains, highlands, river basins, and coastal plains. Nations and major capitals of South America. South America has an abundance of different regions and cultures in many places, including 12 sovereign states, 2 independent territories, and 1 international territory. Sovereign states of South America include Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, and Colombia. Ecuador, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. Dependent territories of South America include the Falkland Islands and South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands. International territories of South America include French Guiana and Overseas Department of France, which is an overseas department of France. These nations and their capitals in total of South America are Brazil with capital Brasilia, Argentina, capital Buenos Aires, Venezuela, capital Caracas, Colombia, capital Bogotá, Peru, capital Lima, Chile, capital Santiago, Ecuador, capital Quito, Bolivia, capital La Paz, Uruguay, capital Montevideo, Aruba, capital Oranjestad. Major landforms, places, rivers, and lakes, and climate properties of South America. South America is home to many world wonders geographically that people all over the world travel to see and find, especially since it's connected to many seas. These places also have many historical discoveries of which people go to discover as well. Major landforms include the Andes Mountains in the western coast of South America, central lowlands between the Andes and the eastern highlands, Brazilian highlands in eastern Brazil, and Guinean highlands in North-South America. The major rivers of South America are the Amazon River through the Amazon rainforest, the Orinoco River in Venezuela, Paraná River in the Rio de la Plata Basin, São Francisco River in eastern Brazil. Notable lakes are Lake Titicaca between Peru and Bolivia, Lago Argentino in Argentina, and climate properties are tropical rainforest, arid desert, temperate, and highland climate. Major deserts also include Atacama, Guajira, Patagonia, Silo Desert, and Tacoma Desert.
Some of the major resources in South America include mineral, energy, and agriculture resources. Mineral resources include copper, which has the biggest copper mine in the world called Escondida Mine, iron ore, which can be found in Brazil and Chile. Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile make up the lithium triangle, which has vast lithium deposits. Gold can be found in Peru and Brazil. Silver can be found in Peru. Aluminum can be found in Guyana and Suriname. Magnesium can be found in Brazil. South America focuses on energy resources such as oil and natural gas, hydropower, and renewable energy. Agricultures include soybeans that can be found in Brazil and Argentina, coffee and more specifically Araucana beans in Brazil, sugarcane in Brazil, beef in Brazil and Argentina, coca in Ecuador, various fruits in Chile, Peru, and Brazil, and wheat in Argentina and Brazil. The approximate population size in South America. As in 2024, South America has a population of around 435 million people. Below are some of the breakdowns of the largest countries in South America, including Brazil at 215 million, Argentina at 46 million, Colombia at 55 million, Peru at 34 million, Venezuela at 32 million, Chile at 20 million, Ecuador at 20 million, Bolivia at 13 million, Paraguay at 7 million, and Uruguay at 2.5. All of these are approximate population numbers. These are the 5 most populated nations with their population size and major cities in South America. Brazil at approximately 213 million, with the major cities being Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Brasilia, Salvador, Fortaleza. Argentina with approximately 46 million, with the major cities being Buenos Aires, Cordoba, Rosario, Mendoza, and Colombia with approximately 53 million, with the major cities being Bogota, Medellin, Cali, and Barranquilla. Peru with approximately 34 million, with the major cities being Lima, Arequipa, Trujillo. Venezuela at approximately 34 million, with the major cities being Caracas, Maracaibo, and Valencia.
The major civilizations and histories of South America include many different empires, such as the Inca Empire. The Inca Empire was the largest pre-Columbian American empire. The Inca were known for their unique writing system, road systems, and the ceremonial center of Machu Picchu, often referred to as the lost city of the Incas. Machu Picchu is one of the most familiar pre-Columbian features in the world. The Inca Empire rose from the Kingdom of Cuzco, which was founded around 1230. The Sican civilization was a confederation of independent city-states on the northern coast of South America. The Sican were known for their elaborate burial styles, human sacrifice, and pyramid building. The Chavin civilization were located in the Andean highlands.
Major religions and languages in South America include religions such as Christianity, indigenous religions, Afro-Brazilian religions, Judaism, Islam, and Hinduism, with Buddhism. Centenaric religions. Languages include Spanish, Portuguese, indigenous languages, English, Italian, German, French, and Creoles and Pedicans.
Cultures, social customs, folklore, and music dances. In South America, social customs generally include warm greetings with hugs or cheek kisses, a relaxed approach to timekeeping, emphasis on family and close relationships, and through the celebration of annual pop music festivals in different parts of Latin America. Some rhythms thrive in particular regions. Salsa is popular in the countries bordering the Caribbean Sea. Samba is exclusive to coastal Brazil. In the Andean countries, ballads accompanied by guitar are preferred, while in the southern cone, romantic songs with Spanish roots are dominant. The dance to the right is an example of Brazilian samba.
Political structures, organizations, and issues of South America. In South America, there have been many periods in which nations have held a multi-party political system. Over recent years, most of the 33 Latin American and Caribbean countries have established a democratic government. Because of so much popularity and travel in South America, there is more labor amongst indigenous and less amongst mestizos, causing inequality in income and housing. Due to large bodies of water such as the Caribbean Sea, the Amazon River, there are large landfills and slums, causing dangers to the ecosystems. Colombia and its capital Bogotá are also home to some of the largest drug and human trafficking rings to exist since the 1970s, that is of all over the world. There is also lots of migration from those in South America going to places like Mexico illegally and other parts of the world. Due to such large traffic of drug and human operations among South America, there is also a high amount of corruption in the political system and a overconsumption of drugs. At one point, Pablo Escobar, a famous drug trafficker, the largest drug trafficker of all time, ran for and became part of the political government. This demonstrates how much corruption there is.
The economic organization, level of development, and economic development issues. The economy of South America comprises approximately 434 million people living in the 12 sovereign states and 3 dependent territories of South America, which encompasses 6% of the world's population.
Social form and social issues in South America. Social, class, and equality. There's a big gap between the rich and the poor. South America has one of the largest gaps between rich and poor people in the world. A small number of people have a lot of wealth, while many people live in poverty. Race and equality. Many indigenous people and Afro descendants face unfair treatment. These groups often struggle to access education, healthcare, and good jobs. Family and society. Family is very important. In many South American countries, families are very close, including extended families due to frequent family gatherings. Traditional roles. In some areas, women often have traditional roles in the family, though in cities, women are more involved in work outside the home. Some social issues include poverty and inequality, corruption, violence and crime, indigenous rights, education and healthcare, migration, and refugees.